Hi there, everybody. Oh, there we go. How y'all doing? Welcome to another late night stream. Sorry for doing this to you so late, but we're gonna go ahead and celebrate the fact that spring training has finally officially started. And by officially started, I mean we had some games played. So of course I'm gonna celebrate with some baseball, and today I'm gonna celebrate with some MLB Power Pros 2008. You see me play the pitcher side of it, but you haven't really seen me do the hitter side of things. How different is it being on the other side of the mound? Why don't we find out? Alright, first I gotta set it up, then we will swap on over. There we go, we'll start from the beginning, just so we can do it from the beginning. That's what I was trying to say. So in this one I am a shortstop, and I did pick for everybody else's sake. I picked Toronto for everybody's sake. There you go. Back up to max. There we go. Exit. Let me turn up the volume just a little bit more. Yeah, there you go. Oh wait, there's another lock on. Oh, best try is the. No, let's do best. Let's do lock on 3. That'll work. There we go. All right, so I'm gonna sign my first deal with the Toronto Blue Jays. A typical entry-level $390,000 contract. You did it! That finalizes your Major League contract. Congratulations! Well, you know with spring training workouts and exhibition games coming up, you got no time to just kick back. You're on the Blue Jays. Now, do the name proud. Well, from now on, it's all about competition. Oh, as requested, I also signed you up for a place to stay. Let's go there right now. I'm not going to do a full Let's Play series because I already just finished up an MLB Let's Play a few months ago with MLB The Show. And that's the one I want to stick with for in terms of Let's Plays. But I just want to play this again. Almost forgot to celebrate your new contract. I got you this. Wow, he gave me this game's version of Powerade. It's only a sports drink, but if you come short of energy before a game, be sure to gulp it down. Well, it's finally time for your Major League Baseball career to begin. I hope you're all ready. Yeah, I'm fine. I've done this before. Matthew is now my friend. It's time to take a trip to Florida for spring training. Alright, so here's our menu board. So let's just start off with some practice. Well, I guess you're all warmed up now. First up, I'll explain to you fellas how things work. For spring training, you rookies will start off in AAA. But if during your workouts, any of you are judged to be showing promise, I fully intend to play you in the upcoming exhibition games. Such contests are a really important stage for you to make a strong impression. Do well there, and our opinion of you will most likely improve. It's very difficult to make it to the majors by opening day, but there's a good chance you could move up during the year. Well, of course, the season's goal is to capture the World Series. With that, this year having a top pitching staff is our aim. I want everyone to understand the team's playing well and work hard in practice. Alright. Hey, Ajay. Huh? Why you got such a puzzled look on your face? Man, you don't know who I am? Look, at least keep tabs on the players who joined this franchise at the same time as you. Their name's Oakley. I'm new this year. I'm just a 21-year-old guy who's here to play ball and find myself a missus. Well, it's good to be here. You know what? Why don't we bet some grub on who makes it to the majors first? That means dinner, of course. Well, I'll check on you later. Oh, that's right. Jay, Oakley. What do you think? Have you gotten used to being with the team? Without much further delay, I'm looking for you guys to really pitch in. Don't let me down. All right. The manager took the time to speak to us directly. And on top of that, he's thinking we can help the team out. So we're getting closer to the big leagues, eh? We'll see. So these are the stats I had for my success mode run, which I did off-screen. Or off-stream, I should say. Got myself a pretty middle of the road strike zone. Decent arm strength, good fielding, decent run speed. Let's see. How about we go with back control? I worked on back control. I got pretty tired. Oh. Hey Jay, did you hear? Next week Mia is supposed to come here for a Power Pro sports interview. No way, you don't know who Mia is? She's a Power Pro sports newscaster. She looks great and she's real smart too. Maybe I can use the chance to become good friends with her. She said Power Pro Sports is coming next week for an interview. There you go, build up some contact so I can hit it better. Alright, looks like you're all warmed up, so let's get this practice started. Do you know about retired uniform numbers? To celebrate the achievements of a player forever, his shirt number is retired. Well, you're going to play in the majors too. See if you can get your own number, 27, retired as well. You better play with a whole lot of determination then. I bet you can do it. Alright, let's work on base running. Alright. Power Pro Sports are on the way here for an interview. Oh my, they're right here. Hey, Mia. Excuse me, I was wondering if I could ask you some questions. Ask me anything you'd like. I'll tell you all about my moments of glory, my interests, or even my phone number. Oh, not you. But today I'm looking to talk to the player over there. Aw, she brushed me off. What could we want with you? I'll accept the interview. Oh, thank you so much. Are you kidding me? I didn't? Thank you for that. Well, oops. Hi. Thank you, DJ. How can I be... Hey, Ezra, perfect timing. How you guys doing today? Thank you for telling me. I thought for sure I switched it over. Well, like I said, you didn't miss much. You just missed me signing a contract and doing the first week of spring training. Hey, Ezra. How you doing too, buddy? There we go. Alright, we're good. Oh, I guess I better move over. Nope, not that. Don't move that. There we go. Move on over here. There we go. Alright, now we're good. Thank you, DJ. Happy weekend. Happy weekend to you too, Ezra. Might it be leading the league in wins? Yeah, you sure know how to joke around. If you got the most wins as a fielder, everyone would be talking about that for the ages. Ah. No, I must have mixed up players. I'm sorry. Oh, excuse me. I really am very sorry. As Mia made her apology, I took the opportunity to introduce myself. Oh, I really do feel bad about that. The next time I'm doing an interview, I'll be sure to ask you. Well, I must be going. I didn't expect it, but sure looks like Mia's kind of a goof. And again, it sort of adds to her charm. Alright, gather around, everyone. I'll watch you guys train. I got a pretty good idea of what you can do. Exhibition games are finally starting next week. I'll be looking forward to see how you do before deciding on the final roster for opening day. That means all of you still have a chance to make it. You youngsters better really show your stuff. Well, that's it. Jay, so what do you think of Major League practices? Everyone has a tough time with it at first. You'll probably get used to it soon enough, though. You play shortstop, right? I take it you know this, but we already have a regular filled in at that spot. It's not every day that a player comes in and wins someone else's position. But in the majors, you can't survive unless you take hold of another player's job. I want to see a lot from you. But yeah, with regards to your role within the team, I'll be assessing what's suitable. If you have a preference for how you'll be used, be sure to talk to Coach about it. That doesn't mean your role will be changed immediately, but if you perform out there, you may get your wish. Alright. So it's time to kick off the spring training games. We're playing in the Grapefruit League, as opposed to the other league, the Cactus League. And we'll be starting spring training against the Dodgers. Today the exhibition games finally begin. You're part of a very youthful group. It's time to really make the most of everything we accomplished in practice. Jay, you no longer have to dream about being in the bigs on opening day. I penciled you in as a starter. I'm expecting big things from you. So basically what the game wants me to do is just get a hit. Just get a hit in all 4 of these games and I will make the opening day roster.
Good afternoon, ladies and
Oh yeah, I turned off the play-by-play commentary because it gets kind of annoying after a while.
Los Angeles Dodgers. Please also.
But also because the game does try and ease up a bit on terms of free agency. In MLB Power Pros, I only have 5 years before I have to sign a deal, or before I can leave for free agency. Ooh, popped it up. Ah, just dropped for a base hit. So, mission accomplished in at-bat number 1. Comes Kuroda. Ooh. Alright, hit up the middle. Nope, he got me. Alright, last chance. Got Jonathan Broxton on the mound. Ooh, nope. Oh well. At least I got the base hit. I was the only one that got a hit with the team. Uh-oh. Are we in trouble already? Oh, that's good, DJ. Luckily, preseason stats don't matter. Just as long as I keep getting a hit. That was some good baseball. Make things happen in the next game, too. I know you can do it. Oh, one of the players wants to invite me out for dinner. Yeah, I'm up for it. Let's go, McGowan. Now I made a new friend. Yeah, I tried my best, but one hit can only do so much. Alright, let's go ahead and rest. I recovered vitality. Hey Jay, have an interest in contributing to society? Sure. Oh great, alright then. Thing is, one of the guys on our team will donate $10,000 to charity every time he hits a home run. What do you say, you want in too? Sure do. Let's go with 1 RBI for $200. Put that in writing. If the player keeps contributing to society, I heard that the owner will give out an award. That's definitely just a rumor though. So for every RBI I hit in the regular season, I'll donate $200 to charity. Alright, game 2 against the Cleveland Indians, now Guardians. Today's game, I want to also see how prepared the regulars are. I'm sure it's tough for the young players. Look to turn heads in your limited playing time and earn a place on the opening day roster. You're in the starting lineup again today. I'm looking for you to make things happen. Alright, so I'm batting a little bit low in the lineup. Number 8. We'll see if that makes a difference out there. Now, the good thing is, since I set it up this way, the career mode goes by at a somewhat faster pace than in MLB The Show, mostly because I'm only doing the hitting, not the base running or the fielding. Too low for Carmona. Ball 1. Ooh, I wasn't expecting a changeup. Aw, in there. Strike 2. Oh, got it. Nah. Couldn't get it past Santana at second. That's alright, I got 2 more chances. Yeah, this is one of the underrated baseball games out there. Oh, fouled it to the backstop. 0-1. Weak. Man, that was a weak grounder. I think I only got 1 chance left. Ooh, just a bit outside. Ball 1. Lifted it up, but it's going to land in foul territory. Go to first. In there. Hit it. Oh, no. Well, looks like I'm going to AAA to start things off. Unless... Oh, I got 1 last shot. Maybe I can even win the game if I do this right. Yeah, way too outside. Ball 1. Move splitter in there for strike one. That one was a bit too far inside. Ball two. Oh. Drop, drop, drop. Alright. To the minors I go. Okay, so that's why I have to have best try, I guess. Well, looks like I'm going to get some warm-ups. And the game ended in a 4-4 tie. Yeah, see you in the majors one day. I just couldn't make contact with it. Hold on, let me see if I can change it up now. Can I? Oh, I can, okay. I gotta do best try, because this game can be difficult even on normal difficulty. Hey, wait, what's pitching like? Oh, it's just... Okay. No, we'll just keep it like that. Alright, so no matter what, we're going to the minors. Let's go watch a movie. Uh-oh. Well, it doesn't matter. So it looks like the coach made an error. He added an extra 0 filling in the application. Oh, shoot. I just remembered I had to be somewhere. Well, maybe it's a good thing I'm not... Well, welcome to my minor league hotel room. Excuse me. Well, at least at this point I can just focus on training. Build up some power. Let's keep doing some running. Build up a little bit. Try to build up that running to a B. Alright, we take the bus to Toronto. And here I am back in my apartment. Let's do some fielding. Catch ball. Build up that fielding a little bit. And here she is just saying that, hey, it's time for the opening season. Which between the Boston Red Sox and the Oakland Athletics. Looked on back control. And the A's get the first win of the regular get the regular season off with a win. 12-8. Get ready, it's time to start the 2008 season. Let's work on throwing, get some arm strength up. A's win it in a walk-off extra innings thriller. Let's do some more space running, since that seems to be the focus of my player. Kinda. Some more power. Skip on ahead. Alright. Now to face the Yankees minor league team. Alright, let's do back control again, get some more contact up. How about we, let's see, let's do more endurance sprints, get some more running in there. Braves beat the Nationals 12-2. Alright, here we go. Well, at least we're starting in the minors, but I'm pretty sure Oakley made it to the pros. So that means I owe him $1,000. But the good thing is, remember, I owe $2,000 for every RBI. But stats only count in the majors. With... Dang it. Oh, just took those first 3 pitches. Alright, let's try again. Already 7 strikeouts for the guy. Just a bit too low, ball 1. Go, ball 2. There we go. I know it's cheating to use the best try system, but I want to have a bit of fun. Ooh, just barely got in there in time. But yeah, luckily, I don't have to pay any money if I make RBIs in the AAA. Alright, slider in there. Fastball too low. Right on the edge, strike 2. And fouled away. Oh, that was way inside. What was I doing? Strike 3. And in AAA, games also end in tie. In a tie here. Even though, of course, that would never happen. One for 3. I want you to lead the team to victory with your bat. Yep. Congrats, Oakley. You mean about dinner? Oh, so you owned up. Good of you to remember. I'm gonna get real busy soon. So cover tonight's supper. There you go. Here's $1,000 for supper. Yeah, manager probably didn't like that I got 2 strikeouts. Want to go for a meal, McGowan? He doesn't think he can. Oh yeah, we did beat the Major League Yankees 6-0 in our first game of the season, so good things are ahead of us, I hope. But now we gotta go back to practice. Let's keep doing endurance sprints. Had another day off, so that allowed us another day of practice. So yeah, you can actually buy stuff here that you can use to get yourself better, make yourself look good. Like I'm going to buy myself a wristwatch and a $2,400 suit. I'm going to buy $5,000 worth of golf clubs, get a dumbbell, a barbell, power wrist, footwork pad, and a crazy ball. And I'm also going to buy a baseball comic book, video game console, and an adventure and action game. Oh, and fishing too. So that means a lot of this stuff is at home now. I'm allowed, depending on the home you have, because yes, you can improve your home in this game. You can get yourself a bigger home. Here, look. Purchase. I can buy a car so that I can drive whenever I want to. I can upgrade my house from a regular condo to a single family home to a mansion, even a luxury mansion. I can even donate money out of my own free will. You can't donate money in MLB The Show. Can't do any of this stuff in MLB The Show. Let's go golfing. I kept missing the ball and making terrible shots. I spent $800. The only downside is that the money system is a bit skewed up. This game is not properly converted to the American money system. More or less, DJ. You don't start in a AA. You have a chance to get a spring train. I guess it's more like the very early days of MLB The Show. You get a spring training invite, and if you do well, you go right to the majors. But if you don't, then you go to the minors. There we go. Hard hit. In the gap. Base hit. Alright. We're up 1-0. 2 away in the top of the third. Too low. Ball 1. Well, that ball was way going. Ball 2. Bit inside, ball 3. Probably gonna... Oh, I was not expecting him to make a mistake down the middle. And too low. Ball 4. Take your base. See ya. Off the first I go. Unfortunately, nothing came of it. But I still have a perfect 1-for-1 then. Ooh, wasn't expecting slider. Bit too low. Ball 1. There we go. Nice hard hit in the right field. Like I said, I might be cheating using a best try, but I just want to have fun with this one. And of course, nothing came of my hit. It was starting to rain out here, and whoop, whip. We win there. Strike one, strike two. Yeah. Oh well. At least I got a couple of good hits. The higher the AAA manager and coaches likability meter goes up, the better chance I have of making it back to the show. Well, 2 for 3 isn't a bad day, and we beat the Yankees in the major leagues 10-6. And I drew a walk. I hope you can keep on helping the team like this. Yeah, I did timely whip with that strikeout. Yeah, everything you do upgrades your abilities a bit. Let's just rest up before the start of our game. There we go. Alright, game time. Wrap up the series against the Yankees. Alright, here we go. With strike one. Yeah, I hadn't mentioned this, but yeah, another big thing about MLB Power Pros is that you can actually get married in this game. Have a wife and kids and everything. As we lightly tap this one into center field. And everything you do in your game helps you, could get you interest from a girl. There we go, too low. There we go, good hit. Yeah, still nothing's coming out of it. We got a couple base hits. I think once I get back to the majors, I'll turn down the the best try ability and just go back to lock on.
Foul ball. Foul ball.
And into the stands, foul. Ah, strike three. Missed that one. Alright, last chance. Well, 2 for 4 is not bad either. And we did get the 1-0 win. That's a plus for me. But we did get crushed by the Yankees 17-5. 2 for 4, and I stole 2 bases too. But I broke my bat. That's gonna increase my stealing skill. Alright. Took the bus back to Toronto because I'm a minor leaguer. Now we're back home. Let's do some practice at home. So I'll show you guys what I mean. Look at all this stuff. I ran my own practice. I got pretty tired. Depending on what you actually bought and used to train with, determines, it determines what improves in your attributes, so to speak. Alright, so we got a runner on first. Too far inside. There we go. Nice hit. Oh yeah, bring it back to second. There we go. Set that table. And it worked. We got both those runs to score. again. I wasn't expecting him to make a mistake down the middle. Did miss that one outside. Ball 1. Oh, I probably shouldn't have swung at that, but foul ball. Up the middle. There we go. Another base hit. Now wait. Dang it. Whip. Whip. 3. Oh, he saved. That doesn't count as a hit, but at least we got on. So 2 for 3. Ooh, wasn't expecting curve. And too high. Try getting a power hit in there. Sinker. Wimp. There you go. Another 2 for 4 day. I'll take it. And Boston did get the win, 3-2. Next time, let's try to lead the team to win. At least we actually made contact, so that went down on the possibility of getting the timely whip negative trait, because you can get positive and negative traits based on how you do in the game. Alright, they moved me up to 3rd in the lineup. There we go. So as long as you keep that little, in best try, as long as you keep that little reticle on the, make contact with it, it depends on your timing where the ball will go. Too low. Whip. Just a bit inside, ball 2. Hope you guys are doing well tonight. Thank you for stopping by and watching me, play some baseball for you guys tonight. Does mean a lot to me. Alright, down 3-0. Making at least some hits. There we go. Got it far enough for a double. Can I get a RBI? Yep, we at least got 1 back. I'll take it. And they brought me home too. Alright, still on 3-2, 2 outs. Too far inside. That's one thing, is that strike thing is really hard to tell if it's in the upper part of the zone where it missed or where it hit. Dang it. We lost. Not that anything was going to matter anyway. Well, at least I brought home a run. And I got 3 for 4. Three hits today. Looks like you're hitting everything in sight. Keep it going. Manager level of trust increased. There we go. Alright. Let's go to the movies tonight. I went to see a movie. I spent $200. I became pretty tired. Alright, game time again against the Red Sox minor league team. It's fine, DJ. Glad you can make it here back. Make it back here, I should say. Alright, first two guys got out, so see if we can get a good hit. Nope. Never mind. I guess. I'll show you what I mean. There we go. Good hit in the gap. That should be enough for a double. Yeah, Robbins wasn't on the base, so that's an easy double. But nothing came of it. we go. Yeah, bring it back to third. There's a good chance we were going to get tagged out. Somebody else set the table for a 5-inning bottom of the 7th as Steins is done. We'll have to dig for that base hit. It worked out though. Oh wait, did we? I don't think we won that. Oh wait, no, we went home, so we won that game. Alright, so we did beat the Red Sox in the Major League level, 6-2. You have 2 doubles today. That's terrific. Don't forget the feeling you had at the plate today. Or one of the minor leaguers wants to go out to dinner with me. Now I got a new friend. Alright, now comes the tough part. If you don't manage your vitality well, you see that little sliver of a purple meter up ahead. That's my fatigue. That means that's a great. The more that fatigue meter fills, that's the better chance I have of getting injured. Like at least I can temporarily, well, not temporarily. I can reduce it. Alright, players of the week have been announced. Doesn't matter to me since we're not in the majors. Let's go ahead and buy some herbal medicine which will relieve the fatigue. Go to important items. There we go. With that now we don't have to worry about getting injured again. Going during sprints again. Since we have a whole day off. In the majors that would be a free action. Here it's just a free training, so that you get a bigger increase in your stats. The level manager, the manager has it at a 1-star. Alright, so yeah, here, let's go an example on a date. Let's go ask out Mia. Hello? Oh, it's Jay. What's going on? Hey, you want to go to the movies with me? I'm sorry, but I don't like that. Thanks a lot for asking, but sorry. Okay, so now we know she doesn't like to go to the movies. So in this game, you actually have a reason to get the most money possible. Alright, here we go. Start up again. Yep, foul ball. Hit the fence. 0-1. Ooh, that barely caught the zone. Hard hit to right field. That's going to land on the warning track. Oh, I don't think he was expecting me to run the second. That's an easy double. So yeah, I gotta really work up on the power so that I can get some balls out of here. Yeah, that went way too far inside. Ball 1. Yeah, I can only check how pitches are when I press the pause menu. There you go, get some contact up. Alright, nothing's come of it, but we got a runner on first now. Broke in for a strike. Loaded up in the gap. Base hit. And we just laid down another double. And still nothing came of it. I may have to end up doing it myself. Whip. Pop. Oh well. It looks like this game might end in a 0-0 tie. Yep, with all the hits, we could have gotten the lead, but instead I popped out with a 3-for-4 day now. We did lose to the A's in the major leagues, 7-6. It's going to be a slow grind to get us up to the manager's trust to get us promoted. Let's play some video games. How about an action game? I played the video game. I advanced through many stages. I got pretty tired. Well, you never really see a career mode like this anywhere else, which is why I'm disappointed that the series stopped. Well, technically stopped after the second game. The game did spin off one more time in an attempt to appeal to the American audience with MLB Power Pros, which is basically just this game, except every character now moves their head like a bobblehead. The problem is there's no real career mode like there is here. Ooh, just got past the center fielder. That's definitely going to be a double. Yeah, best not to take that risk. But of course, nothing was done about it. Oops, fouled that away. Ooh, that would have caught the zone either way. Strike 2. Ooh, right on the warning track of the line. That's definitely going to be another double. And this time they did bring me home, but not before bringing home 4 runs of themselves to really extend that lead. We're down 6-1 now. Oh, dang it. Missed. Bad throw isn't enough. Alright, last chance. Oop. Yep. There you go. Got a regular hit that time. Brought me home, but it clearly was not enough. We tried, but it wasn't enough. We lose it 6-2, and the A's once again take care of the Blue Jays 3-2. Go. Wake that up. Go read a book this time. The comic book I got. I read a little further. Slight little bit of power for reading that book. But back we go. Time to start another game. See what I mean though, when it feels like you're breezing through the career mode? Let me do something real quick. Be right back. Alright, there we go. Whoop! Mistimed that fastball. Look at that go sliding over to the right. Oh, I knew that ball was inside and I still committed to swing. Oh, that ball went up higher than I thought it was going to be. See how it fools you a bit? Alright, here we go. Let's try again. There we go. Nope. Not enough to stretch that single to a double, but base hits always help. Oh, finally got another chance at an RBI. You can go for it since these don't seem to matter here. Oh, dang it. Oh, he tripped. Not gonna be an error. Nope, they ruled out a base hit. We at least brought home run. I'll take it. Alright, bottom of the 8th, still up 3-0. Oh, that reminds me. Ooh, just past the first baseman for a base hit. There we go. Alright, let me just check something. Oh, that was the end of the game. Alright, so we got a 3-0 win. But unfortunately, we lost in extra to the A's in the Major League level. Like I told you, it's still gonna be a slow grind. Next stop, Arlington, Texas. Even though again, we're only gonna be in the minors. Go watch a movie. It's one of the cheapest things we can do. For all intents and purposes, dollars in this game are pretty much yen. Because, like I said, the money didn't properly convert when going to when porting from Japan to the U.S. All right, here we go. Ooh. Whip. Well, I hope I can provide you with some entertainment tonight, at least. There we go. Split the gap. That's a base hit. Alright. Well, at least we... Sorry. Every time... do that power hit, just barely bounce past the first baseman again. But again, oh, there we go. Texas now leads it 2-0. Whip that one. Whip that one. Down to our last strike. And I got fooled on the 3 straight pitches. Strike 3, and that's the ball game. The Rangers minor league team gets the win 2-0. Just do something real quick while we set up. There we go, bring that up. And again, we couldn't get it done against the Rangers in the MLB level. I did steal a base though. Trying to lead the team to victory. It's not easy. Alright, let's see. I brought my golf clubs with me. Let's play some golf. Taking my prized golf clubs with me, I went to practice some golf. With a steady swing, I enjoyed the practice. I got pretty tired. Since I had a good golf day, I increased my control and power. Now this is why this is a fun part of the game. Look at the skills. Look at that. Everything we've done so far increases your skill. Like I go to the movies and I go to the movies, so I increase my culture. I wear a watch and a suit, so that gives me style. I've played some golf and some video games, that increased my skill there too. I think once you get past a certain level, stuff happens. But it's hard to tell. I never really checked that menu before, if I'm being honest. Quick. Sorry about that, guys. There we go. There we go. Okay, now let's get back to it. Sorry about that, guys. Alright. Still grinding it out in the minors. Oh, you saw that. That took a little bounce. I think you saw it. Took a little bounce at the end there. Yeah. Oh, probably would have been a strike too. Ball one. Ooh, just barely snuck it past the second baseman. Alright, well, still nothing as we head to the top of the third inning. See what I mean? If I did this normally, it would have been like a lot of trouble. That would have been a pop-up. Hold on. Okay, never mind. Okay, we should probably go ahead and just go to, send it to, send it over to, like, the switch to the lock-on, just to give it more of a challenge again. There you go. And I got a 4-for-4 day, but they barely did anything with it. So we lost that one 2-1. We did blow out the Rangers 13-1. Alright, have a good night, man. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, that means the fatigue went back up. Oh, there we go. Okay. Alright, time for another game. We don't have a choice for this one. Alright, let's go on. Oh, I forgot to switch it back. We'll switch it back after this game when we travel. Back. That's at least a base hit. Still 2-2. Ooh, barely stayed fair. I don't think they were expecting that one to stay fair. But we're still getting crushed. 5-0. Oh, that changeup broke down. Strike one. So am I finally going to get a home run? You bet. Center field, 400 feet. Yeah, that's definitely my sign to switch that difficulty down a little bit, or up a little bit. Or chase the pitch outside. Dang it. Yeah, had to. Oh well. At least I got us the only runs of the game, and I got my first professional home run. Well, yeah, my first professional home run. You knocked in 2 today? Next game I want you to lead your team to victory at the bat. Make sure you remember the approach you had at the plate. But I broke my bat. Alright, let's go ahead and bump up the sweet spot cursor. Let's go with lock on 3. But now it's time to travel, head out of Texas. Shortstop, Baltimore. And skip past the players of the week. Got a little bit of vitality, but we need some rest. Alright, let's see if we can bump up the contact in this game. Alright. Alright, here we go. Leading off the top of the second inning. No score. Okay, let it go. Oh, apparently I shouldn't have. 91, huh? That one's way outside. And like I said, it also depends on your timing, how well you do here. Oh, that's a broken base hit. No, that's not enough. Bring it back. Oh, there you go. You finally saw me broke my bat. Good thing I haven't done like one hit for $100. That would have been $1,000 for every hit I gave to charity. If I was in the majors, that would have only been like $8 grand I had to give up. Oops, nope, way too low after that mistake. Ball one. Oop. Yeah, see what I mean though? Now we're actually gonna see the difference that turning it on to lock on will do. There we go. Ooh, he misread that one. That's gonna give me a double. But again, nothing done. Let's see if I can get this done on my own. Bring us at least, make us competitive. Oh, okay, so yeah, it did lock on after a bit. Oh, that stayed in the zone? That fooled me. And that'll end the game. 4, 6, 3, double play, and that's the game. Final score 3-0. At least we got a couple hits. That's something. I think I was like 2 for 4. We did beat the Orioles 5-3. And I stole a base too. Yeah, you saw I broke my bat. Alright, on to the next day. Let's buy some more of that herbal medicine. Am I allowed to use it, or... No, I gotta wait till I get back home to use it. But, let's go watch some movies again. Then another 200 yen. Alright, back to hitting. Alright. 2 away in the top of the first again. We're gonna get into a repetitive grind until we get called up. Oh, another broken bat. What? That was in there? Dang it. Just muscled it past. Alright, we got a single at least. The rain has started to fall here in the minor league ballpark. Ah, that's gonna pop out. Unless... Okay, so we made it. Just a bit inside, ball 1. Bit too high, ball 2. Ooh. Oh, even with that late reaction, he still got the out. At least we're doing alright. And there we go. Base hit past the pitcher. Good kind of base hits to get. Alright, last chance for us to get a run. Otherwise, we'll either end it in a tie or a loss. Man, Hoey here has gone all the way to the end. Oh, I wasn't expecting change. Strike one. That slider broke too far in. Ball one. Well, at least we're gonna have it dropping up for a base hit. Gonna have to rely on the others. Nope. Game ended in a 0-0 tie. So nothing happened, just a few hits. Meanwhile, the Orioles took care of us 8-4. And I stole a base. Keep it going. In today's game, I broke my bat. Oh, somebody wants to take me out to dinner. Talent, one of the minor leaguers. Now I went from... Now it's in my level increased. Back to Toronto in a bus we go. I'll show you what I mean. Now I guess we went from E to D. Alright, we're back at home, so let's do another hobby. Let's play some chess. Build that up a little bit. I played chess over the internet. I got pretty tired. Alright, game time. Now we're taking on the Rangers in technically our home park. There you go. Bottom of the first, 2 away. Alright, here we go.
Foul ball.
Sharply hit foul in the right field. There we go. See, I'm good at this type of pitching where they barely move it around a little extra. I can hit it when it's like that. But when they move it at the last second, that's when they get me. Sharply hitting the gap. Once we get into the majors, it's going to get tougher. Alright, trying to bring in a new pitcher. Oh no, they're bringing in a new third baseman. Curveball, hitting the gap again. Another base hit. Alright, 2 outs, bottom of the second, or bottom of the ninth, I should say. Gotta go for the big hit. And it kind of worked. It squeaked past the infield for a base hit. But they did nothing with it. That's the game. Final score, 0-0. Like I said, luckily minor league stats don't count here, as we just got past the Rangers at home 10-8. Alright. Let's use that herbal medicine we bought. There we go, that clears up a lot of our fatigue. Alright, let's go back to the movies. Spent 200 yen. Got pretty tired watching the movies, as one does, I guess. But now it's game time. Once again. Alright, here we go. Alright.
Foul ball.
Just mistimed it. Foul ball.
Ball.
Oh. And there we go. That's a wild pitch as the runner moves to second. Or it hits to right field. That's definitely going to be enough to bring him home. RBI single. Nice. Alright, we got another chance. Bottom of the third, I think? Bottom of the fourth. Nope, third. England again at second. Dang, he took forever to throw that ball to third. I got lucky. At least we moved him along. Bit too low. Good call. Hope you guys have been enjoying tonight, by the way. Thank you so much for, again, tuning in to watch me play some baseball. There we go. That won't be a home run, but that's definitely going to move us to second and third with nobody out. And they brought us both home. Unlucky that time. Hit the Barzilla at first. And there we go. 3 for 4. Good day. And we brought home a run too. Alright. And Rangers get by on a 2-1 victory. Got 2 chances to come through, and that happens. Oh, it's finally happening, guys. I got news for you. You'll be playing with a big league team tomorrow. Go get them. All right, you finally made it. We're going to make our Major League debut in the night game against the Detroit Tigers. Better rest up, because I have a feeling we're only going to be brought in as a pinch hitter. DJ, I personally signed with the Blue Jays, and unless they trade me, I'm staying with the Blue Jays for 5 seasons. Alright, let's see if the Blue Jays decide to bring me in. Yep, they brought me in to pinch hit. Bottom of the 8th. Welcome to Rogers Center. You see what I mean, though? They always move it at the last second. That's what makes it tough for me. Weakly hit to Polanco. So our first at-bat in the major leagues is a ground out to second base. But, can we get it in our second one? Scott rolling at first. There we go. Now we got that. In fact, it's our first major league base hit. Yeah, it's going to be a walk-off double. Rolling, rounds third, heads home, and the Blue Jays win the game! What a debut! Missed the pinch hit, but got another chance, and we were rewarded with an RBI double to win the game! Hooray! We took use of that second chance pretty well. You really showed that you're a clutch performer. Yay! Alright, and we're immediately going to be thrust into action again. But we're still on the bench, so we might get a... Well, that means we got an RBI, so that means now we actually have to pay $2,000 at the end of the season. That's why we gotta hope for a good contract next season. Ooh, Slurve got in there, strike 1. Tried again with the Slurve. That one was farther in, ball 1. And again he tried with the Slurve. That one was too low, ball 2. Dugout. There we go. Got a pinch hit. It's the little things that help. Unfortunately, they did nothing with it. So we lose to the Tigers this time, 3-0. Or at least I got a pinch hit this time. Officially. I got a pinch hit today. Which means the manager trusts me more. Got a good hit while we were down. Let's play an adventure video game this time. I couldn't advance at all. I got pretty tired. Alright, last game before we go I think before we go traveling again. Oh, we're actually starting this game. I didn't even see that. So we get our first Major League start. Ooh, slider, just a bit too low. Ooh, good hit. Right in the outfield gap. I think we bring Stewart home. Here we go. And got it. We got the first run of the game. And that set the table for a 4-0 lead. Alright, so we're up 4-0 on the Tigers. Not the best hit. That's going to go down as a fielder's choice. They got 2, but we got 1 back, so we're up 5-2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Let's see if we can bring home Stewart again. Ooh, they got me chased with a curveball. Ooh, changeup broke way down. Yeah, well, at least we advanced the runner to third. And they did bring him home. Alright, so we got a chance now. Runners at first and second. Nope. Polanco easily throws out the first. But at least we got an RBI double. That's enough for the win. So 1 for 4. I didn't waste them all, manager. We got to run across. Not fair. Let's go to the movies again. Make it an even 27 grand. I went to see a comedy movie. Spent $200. I got pretty tired. Okay, so we get to stay home for the next homestand. Did I? Nope, I didn't make Player of the Week. I usually gotta hit home runs to get Player of the Week. Oh no, we got one more game in the series. Then we gotta travel. And we're not starting this one. Ooh, dang, a high impact start of the game. So they're doing bad without me, I guess. But as usual, they bring me in the bottom of the 8th. Grounded down the third base line. He got me. Well, at least we tried. Hitless. I broke my bat. Try to get the win next time. At least got a little bit of bonus and everything, but now it's time to travel. We're going on the road again. Except this time I get to fly in the team plane. I don't get to ride on the bus. However, if you happen to have a really good career, you can buy yourself an actual private jet for $50 million. Let's go for a golfing experience this time. Had another steady outgoing that time. That means again we bump up control and power. Here we are at St. Petersburg, home of the Tampa Bay Rays. Alright. As usual, they brought me in the top of in the 8th inning. Let's see if I can get a hit this time. Slider too high. Oh no, in the zone at least. Oh, are you kidding me? Changeup fell in the zone, strike 3. Oh, but I get another chance. Technically shouldn't count, but here we go. whiff. Whiff on the splitter. 1-1. Oh, fair ball. Got the RBI. That'll count as a sacrifice. And that was the win. Chose it, the fielder chose to throw home, didn't get there in time. That technically counts as an out for me, but I still get a RBI in the stat column. I did help us win. I did help us win. Well, at least Roland wants to take me out to dinner. What are you talking about, game? I led us to victory. I got us an RBI, see? Let's go watch another movie. Alright. Time for another night game in St. Petersburg. Alright. Let's see if they bring me in, because it is possible that you don't get brought in at all in the game. Alright, here we go. Just a bit too low for Hamill. Ball 1. Curveball just caught the zone. 1-1. And too low. Ball 2. Change up inside. Ball 3. So he's got to throw this one in the zone. No, we didn't. So we take our base. So technically we didn't get hit. We didn't get a hit, but that is ball 4, and we got our first Major League walk. So that's at least going to be a positive. We got on base as we beat the Rays 6-2. I drew a walk. Drawing a walk is just as good as getting a hit. So the manager like that, I get a bit of an increase in the manager rating. Alright. Let's go chat with our agent this time because we need to bump up his friendship too. Next, let's go have a bite to eat this time. I went to a $500 meal. Or again, in the case of this game, a 500 yen meal. As once again we go take on as we wrap up the series. Either we wrap up the series or we're in game 3 of 4. We're getting crushed. Count 7-0. Yeah, they got nothing left to lose but bring me in. Alright, here we go. Up the middle, base hit. Nice. Well, they gave us a couple of hits, but we didn't come home. Final score, Rays 7, Blue Jays nothing. Dang. I got a pinch hit today. That's enough to increase the manager's trust a little bit. Alright. We're going out west to Kansas City. We haven't talked to some of our friends in a while. Let's go out to lunch with, let's hang out with Oakley for a bit. Pay 300 yen for the deal, or for the meal. Alright. Time to take on the Royals. Alright, are we gonna be brought in? Yes, we are. Top of the 8th, Blue Jays up 2-1. It feels wrong helping the Blue Jays win. Ooh, I forgot to even move that thumbstick. He's tired though, so this will be the last guy. Unlucky. Grounded out to second. Well, at least we get to go in our first extra inning game, but we're not even going to play it, of course. Royals walk it off in the 13th inning. Alright, well, we tried. Oh, sorry, it was the 14th inning, not the 13th. Oh well. But that is going to lose some manager trust. We lost the game on the last at bat of the game for the third time. Alright, now we can actually start doing the All-Star voting. Which is why you see the little fan meter there on the right, well, fan number on the right side, because the number of fans you have greatly determines your chances of making the All-Star game. Let's play some more chess. I got tired. Alright. Time for another night game at Kauffman Stadium. Once again, not starting. Alright, once again, brought into the top of the 8th. Nothing is the score. Let's see if we can set the table with Zach Greinke on the mound. Ah, unlucky. Hard hit, but it went right to the first baseman. Oh, both teams caught fire at the end of the game, but luckily we came out on top. Final score, Blue Jays 5, Royals 4. For the 5th time this year, we came from behind to win the game. Overbay here wants to take us out for dinner, but I have to pay for the food, of course. Alright, wrapping up the series in Kansas City. Still on the bench. Alright, we're up 4-1 at the top of the 8th in our pinch hit. Just foul. Whoop. Sharply hit foul. Hopefully they caught that ball. And floated up. Oh! Diving miss. And thanks to the hits, we actually managed to keep our lead and got it 5-3. Always good to get those pinch hits when it matters. Yay! 2-game winning streak. Oh yeah, Team Spirit's got better. I'm not really sure what Team Spirit really does, by the way. So now it's time to hit the road again, or hit the skies again. Let's see, are we going back home, or are we taking another trip? Yep, we're going back east to New England. We're going to take on the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, no surprise. Not good enough to... A pinch hitter is not gonna... A pinch hitter is not going to make the team of the week unless they home run every at-bat they get. Go in the movies again. Alright. First game over at Fenway Park. Let's see if we can conquer the Green Monster. Alright. Got a smooth lead so far, 5-0. As we head into our top of the 8th pinch hit. Oh, popped it. Manny Ramirez settles under it to make the catch. Not a bad hit, but just got unlucky. Flew out right to him. But at least we got the 5-3 win. As long as we win, that's all that matters to me. We're on a 3-game winning streak now, at least. Yeah, at least we got at least one level of trust with our manager, which is Matt, which is all that matters. All right, the main way to get your girl to like you is to take her out to dinner, unless you take her out to a hobby she likes. Let's go to a steakhouse, see if she likes that. It was all right. All right, well, she liked it all right. That's gonna increase her likability a little bit. So in order to actually marry the girl you're going out with, you have to get that likability up to 5 hearts, and you have to buy an engagement ring. Alright, a weak hitting performance this time, only 3 hits against the Red Sox as we're down 4-0. Ooh, right past the infield for a base hit. I'll take whatever I can as we get past Lugo. But unfortunately, nothing came of it. Red Sox get the win 5-0. The winning streak came to an end in 3 games. But the manager trusts me more since I got that pinch hit. We finished it even 14-14, and we're in the middle of we're in 3rd place in the American League East. Now remember, this is before the modern, yeah, see, look, just because she found the meal okay, the likability only went up half a heart. Go hang out with Overbay again. You want to go to the movies with me? Yeah, we went to the movies. Yay! Alright, no, still no start. It's gonna take a while before we even get the opportunity to start. David Eckstein was a strong shortstop for the Toronto Blue Jays in this era. So it's gonna take a lot for me to overtake him. Alright, so we just hopped up to the lead in the 7th inning. We're up 5-4 on the Red Sox. And a nice hit in the right field. Oh, and he misread the ball. I wouldn't have gotten to second base anyway, but they came through in the but the Red Sox come through in the bottom of the 8th. They get the win 6-2 or 6-5, sorry. So we did blow that lead. And unfortunately we could do nothing with it. But now I got 2-game hitting streak. And the manager likes me more because of that. Now in terms of game time, your character will always get paid on the 25th of the month. Players of the month. Yeah. Paul Konerko had 14 home runs and 25 RBIs. Kobayashi in Cleveland got 2 wins and a save. And it doesn't matter in the American League. Or National League, I should say. Alright, it's been a while. Let's practice at home. Bump all that stuff up. See if we can bump up the run speed to 11. No, not yet. Alright, so now we're at home taking on the Chicago White Sox. We are going to start this time. So we'll see if that works out. Alright, here we go. Hi, DJ. Can I sneak it through? Yes! Past the diving infielder for a base hit. Juan Uribe, he's a good second baseman. I'm surprised I got the ball past him. Alright, now we got a runner at first with nobody out. Hard hit. Ooh, just curved foul. Probably for the best.
Ball.
Slider, down and away. Ball 1.
Strike.
Oh, that was in there? Yeah, you mentioned that. I hope you had a good time with it, DJ. Oop, broke the bat, but that's going to be hard hit in the right field. Oop, nope. Oh, no. I ruined it. Well, at least I got a hit. But I ruined the chance to score a run. Oh, well. We got a 2-for-2 performance. Well, I'm sorry to hear that, DJ. But hey, we got the win. 1-0. And like I said, I was 2 for 2. And I stole a base. But like I said, I broke my bat. Aww. But yeah, in this game, you are responsible for your bats. So you have to keep that in mind when you go to the store. See? You only get 15 bats. Luckily, I got 9 bats, so we're good. As I'm brought in for a second consecutive start. Alright. Bottom of the second, runner at first, down 3-1. Ooh, just fell for a base hit. Took advantage of that mistake pitch down the middle. Well, I didn't score, but we did get another run in the 3rd inning, so we're only down 3-2 to the White Sox. Ooh, hard hit up the middle. Yeah, see, I'm glad I don't have the, I said it for the, every hit I give money to charity. Slider away, ball 1. Ooh, he made a mistake pitch, threw that ball down and away. Well, yeah, this is a Wii game. I can use the Wii mode if I wanted to. Tried sneaking in a run, but it didn't work. And another 2-for-2 performance. But we did lose 5-3. But yeah, if you wanted to, you can use the Wiimote. Since this is a Wii game. Alright, we haven't done this yet, have we? Oh, I guess there's only certain times I can do fishing. Let's go watch a movie again. I know, DJ. Oh man, I got to start 3 straight games. Nice. Alright, 1-1, bottom of the 3rd, 1 out. See if we can get past Willie Contreras here.
Strike.
Caught the zone. Strike 1. There we go. Sharp hit up the middle. Nice, another base hit. Dang, nobody's gotten through after those single hits. Or single runs, I should say. Still 1-1, bottom of the 5th, sorry. Fastball, just a bit inside. Ooh, that actually ended up catching the zone. Hard hit past the diving infielder again. Man, I'm doing good hitting those types of fastballers. Orlando Cabrera missed that one. Whoop! Missed.
Foul ball.
Fouled away. Oh, I think we got that below the zone. But that's enough for another base hit, so 3 for 3 day, it looks like. Oh. We got a chance to end the game again. Runner at first, one away.
Foul ball.
And fouled that one. No, we didn't get the run, but that's another space hit. Right into center field. Nothing done, but our team came through in the end. Bottom of the 10th walk-off winner. So we get the win 3-2 over the White Sox. And I stole 3 bases? Dang! Man, now my manager trust really went up. Mia was so impressed she went for an interview. Nice game today. You did a really good job. Hope you keep me going tomorrow as well. Oh, I have to rush to my next interview. Please excuse me. So yeah, for Mia, that's another way you can increase her likability. Is if you just have a great game. You do that, she'll interview you, and then you'll have a chance to increase your likability with her. Oh, we get to actually donate for Mother's Day, which will actually also help increase our manager likability, so why not? We'll donate 10 grand, because that's the most I can afford. Alright, players of the week. Nope, but my teammate McGowan got 14 strikeouts in a dominating performance. Alright. So we got 3 of our 4 stolen bases in one game, as we once again get to take on the White Sox. Let's go with... Let's play some video games this time. Action. I got through many stages, but I got pretty tired. So we get some contact because of it. But again, it's enough. Alright, so we get to have a night game at Rogers Center. Man, we're consistently making starts now because of how well we've been hitting. But that's not gonna last, trust me. Well, actually, it might last with how I've been doing, but the game does get harder the better you play. You'll see what I mean. Whoop, whiff that one. Ew, Cutter just caught the zone. Ooh, bury that inside. There we go. Another base hit. Alright, runners at first and second. Hard hit, but that's gonna go right to Jermaine Dye for the out. That ball's gonna, yeah, way too high. 1-0. Yeah, change up. Hit the dirt, ball 2. Whoa! Mistake pitch, way inside, ball 3. Yeah, let's just get that strike so he can work up his pitch count. That probably would have been ball 4, wouldn't it? Yeah, it would have. Dang it. Hard hit into the right field gap. Ah, nope. Swisher just got underneath it. So 1 for 3 so far, and that's it for me. Alright, so I guess decent. We've only... Whoa, I missed that one. The Orioles got a 30-something win over the A's. Yeah, he's happy I got a hit. Good job. And we did set the table for that huge rally in the 5th inning. But now it's time for the Rays to come over to Rogers Center. How's my data coming along? In terms of the skill. Oh, I see. But I do think we should keep going. Oh, wait, I don't know how to increase the style, though. That's the thing. Apart from, like, buying, Oh, here we go. This will be increased culture, at least reading a romance novel. And we'll buy a necklace too, because why not? And a balance ball. And there's a compressed pad where if I get injured, I can use it and I can recover from injury sooner. Let's run our practice. Increase a little bit of everything. Alright. Nighttime against the Rays. I keep forgetting I need to check how my manager likability is going. Alright, it's a tightly contested start of the game. We're tied 2-2. I think we're going to do a couple more games and then we'll call it for tonight. I know it's a shorter stream than usual. Nope. Easy ground out. Well, it depends on how... We'll go to the top of the hour. Maybe a little bit past. Alright. Runners at the corners. One away. Ooh, whiffed at the curve. Hard hit just goes fair, and that's going to be a base hit. Got out trying to stretch a single to a double, but we did get down an RBI, and that does count as a base hit. Thank you, DJ. Ooh, that actually did caught the zone. Strike one. Shields is getting tired. There we go, past Travis Iwamura for a base hit. This time I actually get to stay on base. Oh, dang it. A 3-run 8th inning has got the Rays into the lead. They're up 6-5. That would have been a hit if it just stayed fair. Ooh, hard hit, right field. And he doesn't get it. That's going to be a double. Ooh, that was a close one. And that set it up perfectly for that 2-run bottom of the 8th. We get the win, 7-6. Nice, nice. There we go. That's now 7 games in a row. We're playing good ball. There we go. Would I be able to see it from here? No. Would it be profile? Yeah, these are my goals. In that call up to the majors. Oh no, it wouldn't be under. Wish there was an easier way to see where your relationships were. Oh wait, maybe it's under important items? Oh yeah, friends, here we go. Yeah, my manager ratings upgraded to 2.5 stars. We haven't listened to music yet. Let's listen to some music. Some classical music. I felt sleepy listening to it. Alright, we actually get a day off from at least starting. So we may pinch hit against the Rays today. Occasionally, whenever I get the feeling. Alright, hit. Oh, just bounced foul. 0-1. Ooh, that actually caught the zone. Strike 2. Yeah, had to go for the base hit. Had to try to swing the bat. Unfortunately, it grounded to Iwamura. Easy ground out. So a dominating 2-hit performance for Scott Kazmir as he gets the easy 7-0 victory. There we go. Yeah, we'll keep moving on. Yeah, I'll try to help you win next time. As once again, the win streak came to an end in 3 games. We did get a little bit of increase in... Yeah, of course, DJ. Let's see. Let's go read that romance novel. I'd skip past what it said. Though it was really difficult and I couldn't understand it. Alright, so after taking technically the day off, we only came in a pinch hit. We'll be starting again against the Rays. Alright, bottom of the second, 2 away. Blue Jays are up 1-0. Change ball just caught the zone. Strike 1. Ooh, hard hit, but that's gonna go right to Justin Crawford. Alright. Oh, nope. Imamura easily makes the jumping catch. So, unfortunately, we had a weak performance, 0 for 2. But we did get a 1-0 win. I'll take those. And you're not going to do well in every game. So it's only going to decrease a bit slightly. As a result, we lost a bit of contact. Alright. We're heading to Progressive Field in Cleveland, Ohio. Take on the I'll say it as they're called here, the Cleveland Indians. Ooh, that good performance was enough to bump up our power a little bit. Oh yeah, that's right. Alright, they're bringing me in to pinch hit in the 6th this time. Runners at the corners, nobody out. CC on the mound. Whoo! Dang. So they chose to throw home. So that doesn't count as a hit, but we did bring home a run. That should count as our 5th RBI, should it? Yes, it does. Ooh, whiffed at the changeup. So it's an out, but at least it's a base hit. But we get 8 upward with another base hit here. Got us tied but it wasn't enough. They walked it off in the bottom of the 9th. I knocked in 1. Got 1 hit. I want you to lead your team to victory with a bat. We lost the lead. We lost the game on the final at bat. We coughed up the lead for the 7th time this season. All right, Jansen here wants to go out to dinner. So now we got a new friend. Oh, the Mariners and Twins got a trade. Nathan for putts. Nathan, I think, was a pretty good pitcher in this era. Let's hang out with Tyler. We haven't talked to him in a while. Let's go get some lunch. There we go. Oh, you did. Oh. Alright, got another start this time. Let's see, has the field cleared out, dried up for game 2 here? We'll find out. We got a runner on first, top of the 3rd, nobody out. Yeah, the skies have cleared. Yeah, good thing that just knocked foul with the power hit there. Okay, you can use the Wiimote, but for intents and purposes, I'm actually using what could be considered a GameCube controller. Just hit foul.
Foul ball.
And there goes another foul ball into right field. Ah, dang it. 6, 4, 3, double play. Well, at least we're up 2-0. We got another chance with another runner at first. One away, nobody away. Yeah, that's coming out in a few days, I think. Maybe on Tuesday. Oh, I should have just let that go. Luckily, it just fouled. There we go. More in there. Ooh, was not expecting the cutter. Fouled off. Oh, 1-2. Whoop. Go to thirds. There we go. So we got runners at the corners. And it worked. All three of us came home. So here we go into the top of the 7th. 5-0 lead for the Blue Jays. Should be, yeah. Hard hit. That's going to fall in for a base hit. Nice. Always take those sort of plays. So no RBIs, but we got a couple of good hits in there. No, not at midnight. It's noon. It usually goes at noon on Tuesdays. So 2 hits. We can keep helping the team win. Thank you, manager. Alright, now we're going for a day game with the Indians. Oh, it's Mother's Day. That means we'll be using a pink bat for this game. And if my teammates have it, they'll have pink wristbands too. I don't have a wristband, but you'll see it when we get into our first at-bat. Alright. Runners at first and second. See, there's my pink bat for Mother's Day. Whoa! Wasn't expecting that as that fouled off my foot. Hard hit up the middle. Gonna go in. Yes, he is. That's his RBI single. Yay! So we tied the game up with that base hit. Okay, DJ. Oh, unlucky. 1 for 2, but our team got it done in extras. A 4-1 victory over the Indians. Alright, nice job. At least we contributed. 1 hit. Hope you can keep on helping the team like this. 2-game winning streak, yay! Let me check something. Oh no, wrong one. I gotta check the ability. Oh, yeah. Well, at least, yeah, we have been playing these stuff. Let's go up with Oakley again. And another $300 meal. Alright, Mother's Day was celebrated today. Players used pink wristbands and bats in today's games and participated in charitable activities. Let's all follow in their example. Alright, Players of the Week. McGowan again dominated, 19 strikeouts in his 2 starts. Pirates and the Dodgers traded. So the Dodgers sent Sawyer and Billingsley to the Pirates in exchange for McLuth. We're just shy of 3 stars for our MLB manager. But let's play chess with Matthew. Can we beat him again? Aw, nope. Matthew beat me in chess. Dang it. I don't get that legendary cutscene that time. Alright, another start here at Progressive Field. Another night game this time. just missed. 1-1. Ooh, I wasn't expecting that fastball to be acting like a changeup there. There we go. Can we get that double? Yes, we can. Yay! And that brought home 2 runs, but the Indians got 2 back. Alright. Top of the 4th, 2 away. Whoop! Missed it. It was already on PlayStation Plus, DJ, and I didn't play it. Ooh, right past the pitcher for a base hit. I think it's not on I don't think it's on PlayStation Plus anymore, DJ. Yeah, it's not, unfortunately. Oop, whiff. Dang. Decent hit, but right to Carroll, who threw it to Travis Hapner for the out. And that was it. Nothing we could do. Final score, Indians 3, Blue Jays 2. Did get a couple hits, so that does help our manager trust. I think that puts me at 3 stars with him. So, at the rate we're going, we might become a regular in the starting lineup soon. Royals and Diamondbacks traded. Who they got? Weber Pena for Sanchez, the shortstop. I never got traded before in MLB Power Pros. Now that I think about it, let's go chat with Roland. Go out to lunch with him. Wanna go to lunch? There we go. Alright. It's an evening game at the Hubert H. Humphrey Metrodome. Oh, they want me to lead off now. So they want me to be the first batter of the game. Oh, first pitch of the game is fouled away. 0-1. DJ was already on PlayStation Plus and I didn't play it. Yeah, fell for a slider way too low. Ball, strike 3. Alright. Ooh, sharp hit foul to the left side. Ooh, didn't realize it would disappear. 4, 6, 3, double play. Alright, 5-4. Oh no, we're tied 5-5. Hard hit to right field, base hit. And it goes past the right fielder, so that's definitely going to be a double. We'll definitely need to try to up the running speed again so that we could maybe try to stretch doubles into triples. Alright. Still 5-5, top of the 6th. Slow roller to the shortstop, got the easy